Hello, my name is Kevin and welcome to the Love Decanters channel. So today I'm going to talk about this decanter here, and it might be Whitefriars, it might not be. It's going to be another one where I look in more in depth at a single piece of glass. And I decided I'm going to do that sometimes to just, you know, because you can. And so I'm going to look at this. I'm also going to include some references on this and why it might be Whitefriars, why it might not be, why there might be something wrong with one of the Whitefriars ones like this that's in the book. And yeah, so let's get on and have a closer look at the decanter and look at the book references that I have for it. So this is the decanter I want to look at. It's probably from the sort of like 1850s, 60s, 70s, something like that. That third quarter of the 19th century. And this pattern here, this is called quilted. It's a moulded pattern. It's blown, can you see? It's got a bit of bloom, but it's also got polished pontle mark there. It's got panel cut neck, then the stem of the stopper is panel cut as well, and then it's got a quilted top that kind of comes through to this bit here. Yeah, and it's been around the block a few times. If you put that there, come back to the decanter. Yeah, it doesn't have a pouring lip. It's never had one, and you can feel how it is. This piece of the glass is what's known as the natural. So this is the natural surface as it was heated. It's not been cut to look like that at all. And yeah, and it's got this number on here. Let's see. Have a look. Can you see? 32. And you have to do it from the outside actually. Let's see if I can get it focused there. 32 there. So, yep, that is the original stopper. And in fact, if you look at it that way up, the cutting in here, or the quilting here matches the quilting there, and the cutting on the neck. Now, with these kinds of things, sometimes if you've got a panel cut neck, you have a panel cut thing, and also because this bit here is cut, you might have a faceted ball stopper, or if this had no panel cutting, you might then end up with a plain stopper. It's the, what's the word, not the protocol, just the way things were, and from an aesthetic point of view, you try to do some form of matching. Even with generic ones, sometimes you try to do at least, panel cut here, panel cut there, or panel cut here and faceted stopper or whatever. So you go, this might be moulded, but the rest of it is cut. That kind of thing. So, with that said, let's go and have a look at some references. So we're going to be doing a bit of toing and froing here. I have 3 book references, and I've got a picture of my own decanter just to do comparisons. Okay, so this is a page from the book Whitefriars Glass, James Powell and Sons of London, and it's a Museum of London book, and this is the catalogue from 1860s. They were doing quilted work before then, but this is the first catalogue I've got with the decanter in it. So if we look here, bring it to the middle, here is the decanter, and I think this is like mine in that you have the quilted bit here, then you've got a little bit of a space, then you've got the panel cutting, you've got this little neck cutting, and I think this is supposed to be quilted as well, not faceted, because it looks like this here and this here. So I think this is quilting here on the top, which is like my decanter. Now I do have another reference. I have this one. So this is from the book British Glass 1800 to 1914 by Charles Hajdamach. And we have, is this going to expand on me? Nope. Don't know why not. Not going to do it. So anyway, we've got this one here. This bit here looks like a faceted stopper. Do you remember I was saying sometimes you have a faceted neck and you have a faceted neck on the stopper and a faceted stopper. So this what this looks like. These are the same, but it does have this here. But the panel cutting on the neck, yeah, to make these facets, the quilted bit goes right up, you know, the panel cutting cuts into the top of the quilted bit, and it does it on the others as well. Can you see there's no clear gap between them like in the decanter? And also then the stopper looks like it's faceted. You see here, this one looks like it's faceted as well. Why doesn't this expand? I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, yeah, you see that? So I don't think, and then we have something else here. This is interesting. So this is in the book Whitefriars Glass, The Art of James Powell and Sons by Leslie Jackson. And they've got this. Now, diamond malted decanter, James Powell and Son, 1855. So the one that we were looking at in my catalogue, in the other book, was from 1860s. But anyway, private collection. This stopper is, I don't think it's right. This is very like mine and like the one in the catalogue. So you have the quilting, you have a clear bit, and then you've got the panel cutting. And yeah, and then the stopper though. This stopper one, looking at it here, this looks like it's been rough fitted. It should be a polish fitted stopper. Bottom of it doesn't look, looks, yeah, wrong shape. Looks rounded. This looks like a poorer quality stopper than the rest of the bottle. I don't think, I'm pretty certain this stopper did not start life with this bottle. Yeah, it doesn't match anyway. The fact that you've got this panel cut neck and then you've got no cutting here at all, it's just a blown bubble, and then it doesn't even have quilting. And most of the ones I've seen of these where they have the original stopper always have quilting, even if it's got no cutting. So yeah, it's not right, I don't think. So, but this is in the book, and they are saying it's by James Powell and Sons, but I don't think the stopper's right with it. Then if we go and look at mine here, you can see it's the same. This stopper is more right, isn't it? Because look, panel cutting, paddling, quilted moulding here. And you can see this is where the quilting comes to. Then you've got this gap of about a centimetre, and yeah, you can see it there. You've got this gap between the top of the quilted moulding and the panel cutting. Actually, I think I might have just worked out how to do that on the other one. So if I go back to this one, no, I don't know why it won't do that. Anyway, but you can see, does this one do it? No, but you can see this is like mine here. So, which is like this one here. So I think mine is a Whitefriars one. It has, I mean, I've seen them with I've seen all sorts. Pour and lips, no panel cutting here, just a moulded top and all that kind of stuff, and of lower quality as well. So I'm fairly certain that mine is a Whitefriars 1 746 pattern. There we go. I've only had this I think I've had it about a year, so it's not in my website or anything, but I think it's going to go there, and it's going to go in the Whitefriars pages. So let's wind this up then. So I hope you don't mind. I did done 2 videos now where I've looked at one decanter and just pulled it to pieces in tiny little ways. But this applies to trying to figure out all these things. It's a bit like the Hajdamach tube vases. Loads of people doing them, slightly different variations, then you've got different colours, and you need to zoom in on those little things. With decanters, I kind of know a bit more about what I'm looking at because I've collected those specific 20th century glass. I'm not so hot. You know, art glass, yeah. I'm learning. I've been learning now, but since I started doing, well, I was learning before I was doing these videos, but as intensely as I am now, because yeah, it is a process, and you get a feel for those little things, and sometimes you can figure it out, and sometimes you can't. Yeah, and I think I figured this one out, and I'm very happy with that figuring. And so, with that said, the references I used will be in the description below. The what else? The yes, there's nothing else because I don't have any contact details for anyone. So please remember to like and subscribe to my channel because it really helps. And yeah, we're going to take over the world. Everybody's going to be buying glass, and even if it's IKEA. But anyway, I think everybody's buying glass anyway. But it doesn't matter. Everyone's going to be interested in the glass they're buying. That's the purpose. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a Merry Christmas, and don't eat too much and don't drink too much. Well, actually, do all of those, but have a Merry Christmas.